You're joining the club?
Sketcher League Club.
Good for you, babe. Good for you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to talk about fitness. More specifically, your fitness. Because a lot of people, the problem with their fitness now, I'm going to put that down because I'm going to click it. A lot of the problem with people's fitness now is they follow a plan that some bodybuilder has put on some Facebook page or some site that they have or some Beachbody BS on the TV, and it's not a personal fitness plan. If you're doing the same workout as Susie Q and Johnny G, then you should all look the same, but you don't. Why? Because your bodies aren't the same. Because fitness isn't something that you can generalize. It's a specific thing that you have to personalize. So when you come into fitness, you have to have a plan. Lose weight, get shredded, get big, get jacked, big muscles, small muscles, refined muscles, round butt, big biceps, wide chest, thick full back, something. And if you don't have a goal, then you're going in blind and you're just working out just to work out. And you don't reach your goals, and you're always wondering why. That's because you don't know how to execute your plan. You have to fill yourself with knowledge of how to execute your plan. That means lifting techniques, different exercises, how they hit different regions, how they're going to affect your muscle fibers. There's all kinds of different specificities, if that's even a word out there, to how fitness is personalized. And no matter how good your plan is on paper, if it's not executed correctly, then it's not going to work. The problem with this is that not a lot of people understand how the body works. And again, I'm here to simplify fitness. I'm not here to make it confusing for the Joe Schmoes out there who don't know what they're doing, who don't have the patience to sit there and talk about how the bicep short head is separated from the bicep long head, separated from the brachialis, and how the bicep doesn't even account for a half of the thickness of the arm, but that it's mostly the tricep, and that has a long head and a short head. Simply put, if you're not hitting the right angles, the right amount of times, the right amount of frequency throughout the week, you're not going to achieve your goals. But it all comes down to starting with your plan. You cannot go into a consultation with a fitness professional, trainer, whatever, and they tell you how you're going to work out. You have to go in and tell them how you want to work out, and then they got to design a plan specifically for you. If they hit you with a paper that says, here's the plan I have, without even talking to you, they don't even care about what's going to happen. They don't care about how you're going to look. They don't care how long it's going to take, because in the long run, fitness trainers want you with them for a long period of time so they can suction and vacuum all your money out of your wallet into theirs. The people who take the time to put the time in and actually do the certifications know what they're talking about. It's easy to get caught up in trying to make that money when you're first trying to start out. So it's not entirely their fault as it is the engine of the world. Money runs everything. It's just the way things are. But a trainer should have your personal goals and your best interests in mind when they're trying to train you. That's like the basis. You have to have a plan. You have to know how to execute. If you don't have either of those, or you only have one of those, then it's not going to work out. So you don't have a plan, then what are you executing? If you don't know how to execute, what's the point of having a plan? Again, that's where people like me who come into it to help people learn how to treat their bodies. A personal trainer shouldn't be trying to keep you under their wing for 8 years in a row. They should be maybe 6 to 8 weeks, and then if you want to re-up just because you like the way they train, that's on you. But they should be able to help you achieve your goals, and as long as you're doing what you need to do behind the scenes, they should be able to help you get to a good point in your training. 4 weeks to get started, for it to become a habit, another 4 weeks for you to build the strength and be consistent, and then another 4 weeks for you to really hit your goals and really dial in your program and really get your body to where it needs to be. So it takes time. It's not an overnight thing as well. That's another thing about your plan. Your plan isn't always reality. Saying I want 6-pack in 4 weeks, not going to happen. Not unless you're starving yourself and all you're eating is toast and water, which is not healthy. I wouldn't recommend doing that. That's just the way it is. That's the way it has to be. For most of us, if you've been fat for 30 years, you can't expect to be skinny in 4 weeks. It's not how it works. And yeah, that's just the truth of the fact of the matter is that fitness is a long-term plan. It has to be a lifestyle change. That's why I said it has to be a lifestyle change. It can't be based around a time frame that you want to look good in. You know, you can't base your physique around bikini time, bikini season, honeymoons and marriages and beach trips and vacations. You can't do that. It has to be a lifestyle change throughout the year. You have to be putting in the work. The benefit of all this is the fact that it just helps you build your confidence. Everybody wants to look good naked. Like, that's what it comes down to. It doesn't come down to biceps and pec muscles or anything. It all comes down to when I take my clothes off and I'm flexing in the mirror, how do I look? When I take my clothes off, how does my wife or husband look at me? Those are the important aspects that we're all really thinking about in the back of our minds. It just builds confidence for you, you know? I remember when I was a kid, I was a little heavier, you know, drank a lot of Pepsi, ate a lot of Hot Pockets. I didn't care, but as I got older and I tried to, you know, actually pursue women, I didn't have the confidence to actually talk to anyone. I had the ego to talk to them. I just didn't have the confidence to pursue it to that level. I suffered from depression a lot as a kid. I suffered from mad depression. Still suffer from mad depression. It's not something that goes away. It's definitely not something that I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of. You know, helps with my mental stability, helps with my mental awareness, you know. The discipline that comes with working out, you know, keeping yourself strict to that 3 or 4 days a week, you know, helps to increase, you know, how you perform in life, you know. And those are just some of the benefits, you know. A lot of people suffer from those 3 things. Lack of confidence, mental issues is huge right now, and discipline is crazy. Millennials and Millennials, Z's, and Generation X's, and whatever the heck you guys call yourselves, you are all horrible. You know, having that plan, executing that plan, and then seeing the results, not only physically, but also mentally, you know, in your own life, the way people treat you, how you act, how you carry yourself, all these things increase and on a more positive level when you actually feel good about who you are as a person. So that's all I got for you guys today. Again, get that plan, establish it, write it down, make it your mantra, and then you got to find a way to execute that plan. Get a gym membership, find a trainer, avoid the bro science, which I'll talk about in another video. Avoid the bro science, but also Google the benefits of what physical fitness can do for you mentally and physically. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Again, hopefully I'm not being too scientific. I'm trying to simplify fitness for everyone. So until next time, peace out, God bless, and I hope you guys are having a good day.